Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on last year's national champions, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Sooners will kick this deep to get us going. So no return here. He takes it in the end. And they'll begin the drive at the 25. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets made on the out route. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. It tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Offense showing a bunch formation now. They're going to the air on the first play. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Not the call here by the defense coordinator to be able to call this linebacker blitz to come up with a sack. And over the years, Penn State blitzes these backers and are more effective than maybe any school in the country.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Fired into a tight window and picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Ball handed off. You've seen you able to make the stop after a short game.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He'll take a deep shot. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking downfield. Oh, he makes the catch. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise and doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Sooners pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught in the flat by the running back. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. And I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman. But DeMarco Murray and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just of quarterbacks, but of running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
First down, looking to throw the football. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Looking to pass here on second down. The receiver grabs it. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. Press coverage now from the secondary. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. It's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Penn State 7, Oklahoma 0. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Design quarterback run. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. And they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Riggs. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. The Nittany Lions come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They'll have to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Looks left and finds his target there. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. Hit as he released it.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Looking for the wideout. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Caught quickly. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. QB keeper all the way. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call in this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the first down.
He just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Caught over the middle. It's a roar. Touchdown, Penn State. This quarterback on fire today. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oklahoma. He's going to score. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
Automatic on the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Returner trying to create good field position. And the returner will be brought down. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. On On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
The key on the third down between the quarterback and the wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. Nittany Lions come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. He'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is they pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this 1st half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the 1st half alone.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. Good enough for 1st down yardage. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. He keeps it on a design run. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Right near the line now, showing press coverage. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Drive downfield shot. That's a good effort there. Oh, now it's 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The shotgun running play call. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Lets it go quickly. The ball is incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Finds an open target on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
They'll kick it away here. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. This will likely be the last play of the half. Direct snap. He gets loose. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the 2nd half and jump on top. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Dump off caught by the running back. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
And they wisely throw that one away.
Well, it's a big stop here by this defense. Tie game, just getting into the second half, make some good adjustments, good awareness there on that third down play, and now it sets up the fourth down.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Nittany Lions looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Let's it fly to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. In the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, I don't like that
throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here, you just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off. He caught a break there.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Boko comes out. Ball scooped up by the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything, and they put together something here. And he goes nowhere, stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great out to deny a touchdown.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He knocks it through with confidence. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
That's strong coverage, though. Tackle him at the 11-yard line. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Back in motion now. And it's a direct snap. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Went backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. It's a safety for the defense.
Wait a second. You're backed up inside your own 5-yard line, and you go with an empty set? It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It backfires here. think that's a questionable play call, and it costs you 2 points.
Fights off a defender.
The returner is tackled down at the 37, and the Oklahoma offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with the first down. As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Now here's the toss play. 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The Sooners are in the red zone. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. End zone ahead. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback
motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
You're set now to try the PAT. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Penn State, 14.
Bringing it out, it's Riggs. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Trying to create here on the move. It is intercepted. Could take it all the way. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
33, Penn State, 14.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. Quick juke to get free. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Here we go.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
Second down after that previous play.
Here we go.
They'll run it from the gun. But a quick stop by the defense. He just cheated, so it's 3rd and 8.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, the struggles continue for this quarterback in this offense, just not quite able to find a rhythm. Now we got a 4th down, you're down multiple scores, and the time is really becoming a factor.
But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Anytime the offense can have any kind of success stretching the defense horizontally, puts the defense in a really tough spot. They'll have to adjust to these types of motion plays going forward because the more the offense can stretch you out, the more they can hit those vertical seams.
Getting set. Here's second down. Grinding away on the ground. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run. First down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Now the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have. But you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught by the receiver. So they'll They'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 19 after the miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Catch made on the left side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Inside the 25. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. The Nittany Lions come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the